All right, so we're obviously very proud. We just received FDA approval for Incelto. Thank you. It's great. So, and it is approved for macular telangiectasia type 2, or MACTEL. Just quickly, bottom line, we're building out a company. We've been building our commercial team for actually the last 2+ years. Actually, I'm just coming from our launch meeting, which was a whole trip in itself. Really cool to see how this thing is coming. We manufacture our own product. We're based out of our Cumberland, Rhode Island, and just right outside of Boston, in Needham, Mass. And right now, we're growing fairly, relatively exponentially, and that's a challenge, all I can tell you. So just quickly about our platform. It's called encapsulated cell therapy. What it is, it's actually an implant that's actually sutured into the sclera. It's 1 millimeter wide by 6 millimeter length, so it's fairly tiny. There is, as you can see on the diagram, there's a titanium loop that actually is a 3-suture loop process that gets looped right into the sclera. I'm told by all our retinal specialists that it's fairly straightforward, but there's some in the audience that they can even come up here and tell you about it. So what really is really the magic behind our platform? First off, it's obviously another intravitreal injection, so it's something totally different. It is actually just a single use, so it's you treat and that's it. There's no further treatment that is going to be required from the data that we have. It does simply release a neurotrophic factor that actually promotes the health of the photoreceptor, and that's actually was the basis of our approval from the FDA. And the safety profile is actually very favorable to us. Just quickly, primary endpoint was slowing down progression of the disease. You can see in one study was over 50%, the other one was a little over 30%. Very well statistically significant, both studies. And it was done over 24 months. And then here's the safety profile. They all, it was very, generally well tolerated. I want to make sure I say the right thing. Most of the adverse events were mild to moderate. And even more importantly, none of the patients actually required explant of the implant over the 2-year period of time. And actually, we have implants still in people's eyes for almost 2 decades. And so which gives you a little understanding of the tolerability of our platform. So just, we've talked about this a little in the other session around visual acuity. This is a slow progressing disease. It is believed to be a loss of Mueller cells, which actually help generate the health of these neuroprotective agents. We're actually supplementing as you lose the Mueller cells. One thing I will tell you, if you have enough patient focus groups and listen to the patients, it's more around the quality of their vision that actually is getting impact. So it doesn't particularly present itself in visual acuity. And here's just common type of complaints we'll hear. Blurs their vision. They have difficulty reading. They can't see the fine print. There's holes. They have to, readjust. Sometimes they'll start losing sections of what they're reading, and then it will reappear. And it actually is very impactful for patients that are actually in their productive working lives. And we've heard this time and time again. And there is no treatment for it. So there is a great deal of frustration. Just quickly, I'm just going to skip up because it's exactly what I said. I'm running out of time. I have just a real quick video.
I'm looking ahead, but it's scary. I'm recording myself reading my favorite children's books, so my future grandchildren can hear me read before I no longer can. I'm memorizing my son's face while I can still see him.
we saw the possibilities. Introducing Incelto, the first and only FDA-approved treatment for adult patients with MACTEL Type 2. We've harnessed the tech with the effect to promote the survival of their vision's most valuable assets, photoreceptors. Harness the tech with the survival effect on photoreceptors.
So that was just a quick, I'm going to stop there because I ran out of time. I had a whole bunch of other slides with the commercial, which I'll save for some other time. So, but I'll just stop there.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank
Rich. One quick question. Do you think this could be a platform for other therapies?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we get that answer all the time. So we have the ability, because of the flexibility in the cell line, that we can actually release different type of molecules. And so there is actually a huge potential to actually treat other retinal diseases.
Protein production in some of the explants out to 15 years.
15 years.
Thanks.